Alright, so here's another equation with a rational exponent. So the first thing we want to do is isolate the expression, right? Like isolate the exponential expression. And so in this case, we have x plus 2 to the negative 2/5 power. And so first thing I want to get rid of is the fifth. So I'm going to raise both sides to the 5th power. Okay, and so that'll cancel out this. And so I'll end up with x plus 2 to the negative 2 power equals 4 to the 5th, which is, calculator time, 1024. Okay. All right, so now, yeah, and I actually probably should have multiplied this by -5. Let me actually change that. Okay, and so if I do 4 to the negative 5th power, that'll give me 1 over 1024, right? And that'll make this 2 positive. So let's do that. Yeah, okay. So if you have a negative, yeah, raise both sides to the, the negative power, and that'll cancel out your negative and make it positive. Okay, because now we can take the square root of both sides. And remember, when we take the square root of both sides, we have to include the plus or minus here. Okay, and square cancels out a square root, vice versa. And so we get x plus 2 equals plus or minus square root of 1 over 1024. So the square root of 1 is just 1, right? So I can just get a 1 on top, keep the plus or minus here in the front, and then square root of 1024 is 32. Okay, and so then we could subtract 2 from both sides, and so we end up with x equals, now let me write it like this for a second, 2 plus or minus 1/32. And so remember, we're going to have two answers here, and we can simplify this. So so I'm going to do -2 plus 1 over 32, which is the same as -64 over 32 plus 1 over 32, and that equals -63 over 32. So that's one possible answer, right? Okay, the other answer, or the other possibility, is going to be -2, which we can convert to have a common denominator, minus 1 over 32. So it would be -64 over 32 minus 1/32, and that equals -65 over 32. Okay, and by the way, I don't mind if you use your calculators to do some of this fraction work. But anyway, those are two possible answers for this particular situation. And we don't have to worry about extraneous solutions because we have a 5th root. So since we raised both sides to the 5th power, that's not going to be a problem. All right, shoot questions my way and keep working hard.